That incident at West Mesa High School is far from the first time we've told you about teenagers with guns. We talk about it almost every night. It's an alarming issue seeming to only get worse. And the few solutions out there are not really making a big enough impact. They're doing some work. So let's bring in Griffin Rushton. Griffin, again, Governor Lujan Grisham is bringing state lawmakers back to the Roundhouse this July to solely hammer out new public safety legislation. It doesn't appear, though, addressing teen violence is at least on the agenda at this point.
No, it does not, at least right now. And we'll remind you, the governor is running the show here. It seems she is focused on some other public safety issues, specifically in the courts. She has acknowledged teen violence is a serious issue, but we've yet to see any serious solutions on the table. And so during that interview with her earlier this year, she suggested at one point a pilot program requiring teens to participate in some type of meaningful activity outside of schools. If they don't want to be in school, they still have to be a functioning, contributing member of society. But again, that doesn't appear this idea has gotten any legs at this point. No, it doesn't. And some law enforcement leaders, including the Bernalillo County District Attorney, believe it may be time to rework the state's juvenile justice laws and demand more accountability from these teen suspects. But one attorney with the New Mexico Public Defender's Office suggests that solution is looking in the wrong direction, and she believes more punishment only brings more crime.
Increasing penalties for kids is going to do nothing except for create a career criminal.
Danica Torres with the New Mexico Public Defender's Office says it's important to remember teenage suspects are not adults.
They don't have the adult brain, and we really have to treat them like children. They're very impulsive, they're very immature, they're very reactive.
A potentially lethal combination when guns are involved, and Torres admits more teens are getting their hands on guns.
It's no longer just words or fists, it's guns. Unless we get rid of the internet and social media, we're never going to get rid of their access to almost anything they could ever want.
However, she says increasing punishments for teen gun crimes ignores the reason why many teens have guns in the first place.
A lot of kids are carrying guns because they think other kids are carrying guns. So they carry guns because they're afraid. They're afraid they're going to encounter somebody that, doesn't like them or a bully at school.
It's a vicious cycle, and Torres says locking those teens up doesn't solve much.
And the maximum usually is about 30 years. So you incarcerate a child who's 16. At 46, they're going to come out and they're not going to have any idea how to function in society. They're just going to turn right back to crime.
Torres believes educational programs like the Violence Intervention Program are the best way to tackle teen violence, and she says they have to be crafted for the teenage brain.
It really needs to come from the view of this is what could happen to you if you decide to carry a gun and use it. Because a lot of times they're going to not necessarily resonate with the victim, but they're going to resonate with the fact that you're talking to them about how it can affect their future and their family.
Torres noted Bernalillo County's juvenile detention center is full and understaffed, and she believes increasing punishments for teen criminals is just throwing gasoline on that fire. Torres suggests state lawmakers should commit the money and resources to develop a statewide violence education program and bring it to both high schools and middle schools.
Yeah, because kids are getting their hands on guns younger and younger. Okay, we'll see if the discussion even gets started come July. Griffin, thanks.